Mic testing, mic testing, mic testing. Hi students, thanks for waiting. Yeah, you should be able to see actually I look quite tiring today. Yeah, a lot of work today. Where's my spec? Oh my god. Wait, I go take my spec. Yep, I hope all of you are good today. It's the student who asked where to download this one. You can actually go to Google to download. If you want to download later, maybe I can upload to the Discord, so you can go Discord there and download. Yeah, or if you got follow my Telegram, maybe I will upload to the Telegram so that you can download the paper. Yeah, thanks for all students actually, like, so you are so crazy, like almost 11 really. Why still don't go to sleep? Come to join this live streaming. Yeah, anyways, I'm great. I am kidding. I'm so great all of you can be here so that we can learn together before your real MF exam. Okay, because your MF exam is just around the corner. Yeah, and then I see some people ask, do we have any old man here? Yeah, I definitely is the oldest man in this life. But anyways, great to see all of you are here. Maybe some of you are my ex-student or even the teacher. Yeah, all of you are welcome. So let's do this paper together. Yeah, I might make mistake in this paper because I don't really have a lot of time to go through all the questions, but I will try my best to discuss this paper. I hope I doesn't make so much mistake so that you all think like, oh, why this teacher so dumb one? So easy MF question also cannot do. Okay, let's begin. So the diagram 1 show a parabolic graph fx intersect with the graph gx at the point A. So verify whether fx and gx are the function and give your justification. So normally we want to know is it function or not. We will do the vertical line test, isn't it? If you do the vertical line test, you touch more than one point, then it's not the function. So definitely gx is not the function. You realize I touched 2 points here, isn't it? So therefore, gx is not the function. Because the gx equation, you will have the y square, so it's not a function. Because it is one-to-many relation. Okay, then fx is a function. Obviously, it's a quadratic, right? It's a function because it is many to one. This is many to one relation. I believe you can say something about horizontal line test or vertical line test if you want to, but yeah, over here as long as you see the graph look like this or any like circle or in any oval, is basically all this doesn't pass the vertical line test one. Because the vertical line test you will touch more than one, definitely is not the function. Because the function that can only accept vertical line test, you touch 1 point. Whenever you touch more than one, is not the function. Okay, as simple as this. Move on to the next one. So okay, so this one we sub m plus 3 square into our x here, and then f and f inverse you will compensate, right? If after you compensate, you only left this thing only. So this one is just to test whether student understand function f meet its own inverse function. It can be compensate and means eliminate them lah. So if I sub m plus 3 square into the x, I should get 3x plus 3 equals to, this one cancel already, I left 3m square plus 2. So what is my x? My x will be m plus 3 square. So I kind of need to expand this one quickly. So this is m square plus 6m plus 9 plus 3 equals to 3m square plus 2. Yeah, a lot of works to do. Okay, never mind, this 3 leave here. So this is 3m square plus 18m plus 27 plus 3 plus 30 equals to 3m square plus 2. 3m square and 3m square I cut. So 18m equals to negative 28. M equals to negative 28 divided by 18. 28 divided by 18, you can easily got the answer, negative 14/9. Alright, this one is just test how much you understand about this function. Yeah, if you can understand, it should be quite easy. Remember, whenever you see any h and h inverse x, you are getting back x. So if any g inverse and g, here I give you an apple, then you are getting back an apple. Okay, so get the idea. So this is the basic of function. If you don't believe, you can just simply take two functions fx, then you take f inverse and then you sub into each other, then you realize you always get x1. Okay, so I hope you have strong understanding about that. Okay, this one is the vertex form. We will get the vertex form by doing a completing the square. And then so obviously you want to expand this one, and then after that they ask us to sketch, right? Yeah, sketch should be very easy. So this one, if I expand, I should get x squared minus 3x minus 4, right? So this one should be 2x squared minus 6x minus 8. I need to do complete square. I don't want to expand it. So I will just do a complete square from here. So this one is something bracket square, right? X squared minus 3x, this is x minus 3 over 2. Then I will minus 9 over 4 minus 4. Okay, so yep, I will multiply the 2 into it. Then this one is minus 16 minus 25. Multiply 2 become 2 lah. Okay, so basically it's negative 25 over 4 and then times 2 and the front there, then I get this thing. Alright, so after I got this one, I want to sketch a graph. This one is A is 2, so it's a U shape. And then the minimum point should be 3 over 2 and negative 25 over 2. Okay, so since this is 3 over 2, my x-axis will be somewhere here. And this is negative, right? So my my x-axis will be here, y-axis will be there. So 0 will be here lah. Okay, so then I done already. Because this one must look like a 1.5 million. Okay, so this is how I quickly sketch my graph and got 4 marks. Okay, so if you are so worried, sir, are you sure your equation is correct, blah 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 blah. Okay, what you can do here is I teach you another way to test it. So this one you multiply in 2x squared minus 6x minus 8. Then you go to this calculator. If you have the same model with mine, go to polynomial power 2. Then this is 2 negative 6 negative 8. Because this calculator will tell you your stationary point. So you can see after this one, minimum x coordinate is 3 over 2. Do you see? Minimum is 3 over 2. Minimum y coordinate is negative 25 over 2. So I'm very confident my thing is correct. Unless I make the carrot mistake at the very beginning here. Unless this step is wrong, then the rest of the thing will be wrong. Okay, so yep. If you are watching this live, I hope you can at least help me to click a like so that YouTube algorithm can help me to share my live to other students, will benefit more people. Alright, next question. Simultaneous. Alright, simultaneous. This is x over 2. Okay, this is x over 2. I'm not sure, is it some of you are using a phone? Maybe I make my ink thicker a little bit. Okay, this is x over 2 plus y over 3. So that if you are using phone right now, you shouldn't be too difficult to see the things I'm writing. So I think I will do the substitution. Substitute x seems better because I only need to substitute 1. If I substitute y, I need to substitute both of them. So yeah, I will make x as a subject. The faster way to get rid of the denominator, if I don't like about denominator here, I can just multiply 6 here. Because 2 times 3 is 6, right? So this one give me 3x plus 2y equals to 6. So 3x equals to 6 minus 2y. Then x equals to 6 minus 2y over 3. Okay, so yep, this is the first equation, this is the second equation. Then I will plug in the first equation into the second equation. So let's do it. This is 6 minus 2y over 3 minus y squared equals to 12. Alright, so let's do some algebra. This one have the square here. Oh my god. Okay, let's say 36 minus 24y plus 4y squared over 9 minus y squared equals to 12. I will multiply 9 for the whole equation. Maybe I multiply 9 for the whole equation. So 36 minus 24y plus 4y squared minus 9y squared equals to 108. Okay, so we will need to solve this one. So negative 5y squared, move to the other side, become positive 5y squared. This one, negative 33y become positive 33y. 108 minus 108 minus 36. 72. Oh my god, I hope I can factorize this thing. This is 5y and y. 24 and 3. 24 and 3. This is 9. Oh my god, I'm genius, man. Okay, yeah, this seems correct to me. Because this is 24y, right? This is 9y 33. Yeah, this one is minus 3. So this y equals to negative 24 over 5. Then same thing, I will need to know the x thing. Plus y, oh, is plus y squared. Oh my god, thanks Crowley. The plus is a plus, is the plus, is the plus. Oh my god, do wrong still can factorize. I just like too smart already. Okay, never mind, redo here. So okay, 13y squared minus 33y. 36 minus 108 negative 32. Okay, let's try again. This one is a bit hard. 13y and y. See, does the trick just now still work? It's not working. Okay, use a calculator lah. I just admit I'm noob. Minus 33 minus 72. No way. Oh, leave your answer to 3 significant figure. Okay, that is fine. So for both this one is not very fine, but let's do it. Okay, negative b minus 33 plus minus square root b square negative 33 square minus 4ac. So this one not supposed to be able to factorize because they want you to live in 3 significant figures, right? So yeah, you supposedly you need to do something like that. And then I assume I got correct. So yep, you will get x equals to 3.94 or x equals to, yeah, you see I'm doing cheating. Yes, you are right. I cheat for O. Okay, then this is y. What am I doing? This one is y value. I hope I'm not sleeping. So x is actually equals to 6y divide 6 minus 2y divided by 3, then it divided by 3. Okay, let's do this one. 6 minus 2 times 3.94 divided by 3. So negative 0.627. This one I will do the same thing. 6 minus 2 negative 1.4 divided by 3. The fraction 6 plus 2 times 1.4 over 3. So this one is 2.93. Okay, this is all the answer I can get. I hope I don't get any carry mistake. I believe some of you definitely have the marking scheme. Check it out. If you find out I make a mistake, tell me in the comment. Alright, so that I know I make mistakes so I can change it during the live. If not, I will keep on going. Next question. In this search, 15 is divided by 3, able to divide by 3. 27 also can be divided by 3. Because 3 power of negative n, this one actually means 1 over 3 power of n, right? So what I want to do here is 15, I would say is 3 times 5, right? So it's 3n multiply 5n to get 15n. 27n, I can say is 3n multiply 9n to get 27n. Why I want to do that? Because I see this one divide 3n, right? So my logic is, if I can factorize out the 3n and by divide the 3n, I can literally cancel the 3n at the bottom. You get the idea? Okay, so if you get the idea, now I want to factorize out the 3n here. So I take out this one, I take out this one. Inside I left 5n minus 9 power of n. Okay, you can see I cancel. So this one is my final answer. 2 mark. So the final answer is just 5 power of n minus 9 power of n. There's no way I further simplify. Okay, done. Okay, next question, B. Express h in terms of a and b. If the solution to an equation is that one, x is that one. Wow, so many things want to do here. Okay, let's do this one. First thing, I solve this one first. This is square root 4 multiply square root x, right? Minus square root x. This one I will do a rationalize for it. Minus square root b. I will multiply square root a plus square root b. Okay, I will multiply square root a plus square root b. I know, a lot of you will say, sir, still have one more equation at the bottom. Yes, true. And we will substitute it later because we want h in terms of a and b. So eventually we don't want x. So we want to eliminate the x, isn't it? So this one, square root 4 is 2. So I have 2 third x minus 1 third x. I still have 1 third x, isn't it? So this one cut. I still have 1 third x. So this one, bottom I get square root a square, which is a. Square root b square, which is b. Okay, top is just, I got this one, third a plus third b. Okay, then now I will plug in my x. What is my x? My x is this thing, isn't it? Okay, so, yep. Now I change on square root x, change to square root h square root a plus square root b square. Okay, so, okay, then I will square root both of them. I will square root the h, and also I square root this thing. Because square and square root I can cancel. Do you see that? Okay, so just in case some students they have no idea what I'm doing. Square root ab, I can say square root a multiply square root b. Same like just now, if a power of b power of n, right, for the whole thing. This one is a power of n multiply b power of n. This one explain why. Just now 15 power of n, I can say this is 3 times 5 power of n. Then I can expand become 3 power of n multiply 5 power of n. Okay, if you have no idea about this indices, learn it now. Remember it. This is how you can always do. As long as middle they are multiply or divide, we can always do like that. But plus, never do this. If I do this, right, when you got like this, right, a lot of students will tell me, sir, this one I know, square root a plus square root b. Then this is wrong. They can never change if middle is plus or minus. But multiply or divide, you can do that. Okay, so yep, get back to this one. So this one, if I eliminate already, I got square root h bracket square root a plus square root b equals to 3 square root a plus square root b over a minus b. Now the same thing, I can cut. Yeah, so I have the square root h. So square root h I will square here, and then I will square the other side. So if I square here, I should get 9 over a minus b square. Done. I'm done, yeah. H in terms of a and b, right? Yeah, done. So the final answer is just h equals to 9 over a minus b squared. Okay, this one and this one I cancel, I get a h. Yeah, I literally cut a lot of things. Yeah, I hope you can see it. Okay, so we done. Then next one. Given that n equals to ln m plus 1, just in case some students have no idea, so what is ln? I never see before in SPM. Ln basically means log base e, okay? Ln is basically log base e. So in order to do this one, we will just change my ink to other color. I don't like pink. Okay, let's do this one. So too thin. I want thicker. Okay, so 5en minus 3 equals to e negative 2. Okay, so I throw the 5 to the other side, throw the e to this side. Okay, so I get something like e negative n minus 3 over e negative 2. This one, if I divide, I still have 1, right? So it's 1 over 5. So this one, simplified indices, this is e minus negative 3 minus negative 2 equals to 1 over 5. So this one is, what is it? E minus en plus 2, right? Minus 1 equals to 1 over 5. E throw to the other side, get ln, right? This is ln 1 over 5. Then my n is what they want? Sorry, do too fast already. Haven't read the question. Find the value of m. Oh, so I need to sub this one into ln m plus 1. Okay, then now I sub n equals to ln m plus 1. So I plug in here. N equals to ln m plus 1 minus 1 equals to ln 1 over 5. Minus 1 plus 1 gone. Then ln m equals to ln 1 over 5. Then I got the answer. Cut m equals to 1 over 5. Not too bad. This indices question is still okay. Actually, a little bit log, but not a lot of log here. The only log I'm using is this step only. Only this step I use log. Yeah, the other step is basically I just solving the indices. 7 mark. Yeah, it's make the indices and log seems a bit hard because they suddenly give you so many equations. Seems like you keep on need to sub into each other. So, but you can see from my working here, I always sub later. Yeah, a lot of students will say, sir, should I sub n at the very beginning? Yeah, you can. But then the equation will look more complicated. Then you will need more time to actually derive them. So for me, I will just simplify until I think I don't want to further simplify. Then I will plug in another equation into it. No matter it's part C and part B, I also using the same methods. Rather than I sub the second equation into it at the very beginning. So yeah, that makes some difference. Okay. So is this the last paper discussion before it? SPM Add Math is on 13 May. Oh yeah, it's on next Monday. Yeah, let's see I have time to actually make one more live or not. Yeah, I plan to make one more live. But I will get back to all of you. Yeah, just follow my YouTube channel and yeah, you will get some notification over there. Yeah, I hope I can do one more. If I can't, then this one will be the last live before next Monday. Yeah, your exam is on next Monday, right? Yeah, I hope all of you are well prepared. We actually left like few more days. Yeah, so we left like 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 more days before your MF exam. So I hope all of you are doing good. Okay, next one. Diagram 5A, yeah, it's a bit blur. I believe it's some guy here is making roti canai lah. Here I have another guy is making roti canai. So yeah, it's two different person, Abu and Kasim. So yep, so yeah, the Abu starting with 100 piece roti canai per day, and the Kasim start with the 400 piece roti canai per day, I guess. So every day, Pak Abu restaurant sales increase 4 pieces. So the common difference is 4 lah. They increase 4 pieces per day. Pak Kasim restaurant sales increase by 2 pieces. So this one increased 2 pieces per day. So on the end days of the business, the number of roti canai sold at the Abu restaurant for the first time exceeds the sales of the roti canai at the Pak Kasim restaurant. Find the value of n. Okay, so that's mean the A here for Abu is 100 lah. Okay, A for Kasim is 400. We have the D, different D value. So here you have the Tn for Abu. I write a small letter A here for Abu. This is Tn for Kasim. I write a K here. So they want to know at which day, which n term, which day the Abu sales will actually exceed more than the Kasim sales. So basically I want to find an n term for both of them, and then I will solve it to know which day lah. So since this one sounds like a arithmetic progression, so I will use Tn formula, A plus n minus 1d. Okay, so A is 100 plus n minus 1, D is 4, bigger than 400 plus n minus 1, D is 2. Alright, so I will just solve this number here. So this is 4n minus 4, bigger than 300 after I minus, plus 2n minus 2. So n and n I solve, this is 2n. Then this one should be 300 minus 2 plus 4 Should be 302, right? Then n must be bigger than 151. So the first day they will exist a sale, I believe the nearest one is 512 lah. So at the 152 day, yeah, the Abu finally have more sales than Kasim. Okay? Yep. Sometimes you might not believe your own answer, then you can just plug in and do a quick experiment. Abu sales start with 100. In 152 days, is n is 152, right? So 152 minus 1, 151 times 4. So at this day, what Abu is selling is 704 roti canai per day, which is crazy a lot, man. So how about Kasim? Kasim I can find also. So he start with 400, but this here is times 2. Kasim is only sales for 202. Yeah, you can see Abu sales is more than Kasim sales at 152 days. Okay, so yeah, therefore this is the reason we do all this inequality to help ourselves to get a very accurate result. Okay. Okay, we have a cute girl here. So it's Alia. Alia Christina. Play a swings release from a specific position. So the distance of the first complete oscillations is 400 centimeter. So the distance of next complete oscillation is 15% less than the previous distance. So find the number of complete oscillations if sum of the complete oscillation distance is less than 2434 centimeter. Find a number. Okay, so yeah, we basically need to find Sn. Hence determine the complete oscillation to what extent to produce its complete oscillation distance for the first time is less than 40. Wow. A lot of things to do. Okay, let's do one by one. First thing is he start with 400. A is 400. Then the swinging distance is actually from 400, right? He decreased 15%. So if 100% decrease 15%, we still have 85%, isn't it? So my R will be 0.85. Okay, this one, if you say R is 0.15, you don't need to continue to do it. Confirm you will make some mistake. Okay, so yeah, they want to know how many complete, yeah, so Sn. So sum of the complete oscillation distance is less than this value, right? So they want to do something like Sn must be less than this number. So yep, so for the formula is A 1 minus R power of n over 1 minus R is less than 2434. Okay, let's do this one. So 2434 multiply 0.15 from the bottom, divide by 400. So we have some very big number here. So 0.91275. I left 1 minus 0.85n. So I move the negative to the other side, become 0.85n positive. Then 1 minus this answer. I should get something like, oops, sorry. I still get something like 0.08725. Alright, then I will want to find the n. I will add a log for both sides. I add the log for both sides. Then here is log 0.85n. Then n I can bring to the front. And then this is n multiply log 0.85. Here is the same. Then I'm going to throw the log 0.85 to the other side. The inequality sign need to change. So you will get something like log 0.08725 divided by log 0.285. Why the inequality sign need to change? Because log 0.85 is a negative value. It's a negative value. So this is the reason why we need to change the inequality sign. Okay, cool. So therefore, log 10 0.08725 divided by my answer just now. So n must be less than 15.007. So the nearest one is 15. So as long as so yeah, you will have the complete oscillation for 15 times. Okay, so hence determine the complete oscillation to what extent produce its complete oscillation distance for the first time is less than 40. This one is about Tn. So you keep on seeing for starting 400, right? Then it becomes shorter, becomes shorter, becomes shorter until certain extent it's only have 40 centimeter only. Just swing so a little bit only. Okay, so yeah, we want to find Tn. Let's do it. Give it thicker, please. Is it thick enough? Yeah, should be fine. Slightly thicker. Okay, so I want to know Tn for the first time is less than 40. I have the A already. A is 400 and I have my D also. D is 0.85. So let's do this one. So this is AR n minus 1, right? AR n minus 1 less than 40. So this one n minus 1 less than 0.1, right? 40 divided by 400. Okay, so if I want to save myself some time, right, I can do a shortcut. N minus 1 going to drop down. This sign will change because log 0.85 is negative. Then this is log base 0.85, 0.1. Yeah, this is just some shortcut. Like literally, you need to add the log 10 for both sides, and then to do this one. But if you are as lazy as me, you can do a shortcut like what I do. 14.17. Then n must bigger than 15.17. So yeah, n equals to 16 is the first time. Has anyone get grade A plus grade of MF trial 2022 in the Kedah? Yeah, I believe definitely we have some genius student everywhere. Yeah, okay. Let me drink some water first. I hope you guys can understand so far. If not, you are wasting your sleeping time to this live streaming without understand anything. So yep, ask me any question if you have any. How many mark? I guess how many mark is the passing mark, right? I don't know. Like every year I say is about 20 to pass, but it is not the credit, you know. Yeah, so do M the pass. Please M higher a little bit. Okay, so we have these two things, and then yeah, diagram 6a and 6b show a straight line obtained by plotting from non-linear equation to linear. Okay, show that n equals to 6m minus 80. So whenever I see something like this, I know I don't have h. So I kind of need to sub the h into the h. Okay, this is I analyze the question before I really start the question. Okay, so I took my full course of algebra in college. I still find SPM very hard. Yeah, I don't know. Recent year the SPM they love to make the algebra like crazy hard to prove that SPM students have the very good foundation in algebra. Yeah, sometimes I do the algebra, I would think like, oh my god, it's way too much. Like it's way too much. If this is A level or higher, then I can accept. SPM is just like 17 or 18 years old kids do the exam. So I don't know lah, but yeah, Malaysia always proud to have the difficult STPM exam. So maybe they want to make the SPM exam as proud as their STPM. Maybe. This is my guessing. Okay, let's come to here lah. Do not want to waste time. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to change this one into the linear equation. This is y over x cubed. So basically, this equation I want to multiply 1 over x squared in order to get y over x cubed, right? So if I multiply the mx squared, I still left an m. This one, if I multiply, I should left about n over x lah. So rearrange the whole equation, then I should get something like minus n 1 over x plus m, isn't it? So from this equation, yeah, I know my capital X basis is 1 over x, but it doesn't matter. The important one is the c. So my m is basically h plus 3. Like I say, I don't want h because over here doesn't have h. So I don't want h, I want to make h the subject. So h is n minus 3. So I will sub this one into the second equation here. So this one is a small letter of x here. Is small letter of x here, I want to make this one into the linear. I want to divide x, right? I multiply 1 over x. So this one should get y over x squared equals to mx minus n. Okay? So yeah, this you can see, small letter x. So my capital Y is basically y over x squared lah. Okay, but it's not important. Important is the c. C is negative n. So the negative n equals to negative 6h. Then n equals to 6h. So n equals to 6. My h is m minus 3, right? So n equals to 6m minus 18. Shown. Okay, so yeah, just trying to use the curve equation, use the linear law methods to make it look exactly same with the first diagram and second diagram. And then from both diagram, I take out their c value, which is the vertical intercept, and then form one equation. Second diagram form second equation, and then sub into each other to get the final equation they want. Okay? Yeah, if you understand the linear law very well, this one should be easy. I would say this one should be okay. Not that hard. Next one. Oh, this one is very blur. I think I will give the equation myself, okay? So this one should be something like negative x over 2 minus y over 4 equals to 2. Okay, it should be something like this. I cannot see. So I will just simply guess because the x-intercept and y-intercept is the negative one. So I assume both of them should have the, because this one, it look like the intercept form, right? Yeah, if you learn about linear equation, you should know we have an intercept form x over a plus y over b equals to 1, right? Where a and b are the x-intercept and y-intercept respectively, right? What calculator is this? This one is the Casio EX570. Okay, or you can just search about Casio class width lah. Okay, if you prefer solar one, it's the same model. It's 991, is it? Or 911? 991. It's not mistaken. It's 991. This one have the solar. Yeah, I always buy the solar one, but the Casio free one to me without solar. Yeah, I'm still using it. I have about 3 or 4 units of this. Yeah, I love this calculator. Not just because they are sponsoring me. I tried the Canon calculator before. It doesn't last as long as the Casio one. So yeah, eventually I just stick to the Casio. But if I teaching the like OS math, I use the Texas Instrument. Yeah, Texas Instrument is the TI lah. So this one is the graphical one. Yeah, I still have another graphical one for the Casio as well. I have the CG50. Yeah, I have another CG50. I love to collect the calculator and try to type on it. It's my problem. Okay, let's come back to this question. Okay, so point B lies on the PQ, so that we have something like 5PB equals to 2PQ, I guess. So PB over PQ is 2 over 5. PB ratio PQ is 2 ratio 5. So PB is ratio 2, PQ is ratio 5, here is 3. Okay, so I can get the coordinate B and P and Q easily by simplifying this equation. Intercept form, first thing, this one must equals to 1. So cannot be 2. So the first thing is I will divide, or I will multiply 1 over 2 first to get something like x over negative 4 plus y over negative 8 equals to 1. Okay, you see I literally simplified them. I bring the negative at the bottom and at the same time I multiply 1 over 2. Because you can see my x-intercept is a, right? So my x-intercept is negative 4. My y-intercept is b, right? So my y-intercept is negative 8. So from here, I can easily know x-intercept is this one. This one should be negative 4, 0. So y-intercept is q. So q should be 0, negative 8. Okay, so I literally gets the P and Q really fast. Then now I can use the ratio to get the coordinate B. Okay, so the ratio formula tell me how do I get x? 2 multiply 0 plus 3 multiply negative 4. 3 multiply negative 4 divided by total ratio I have, which is total ratio I have should be 5, right? So my x coordinate should be negative 12 over 5. Then I will do the same thing for y coordinate. 2 multiply negative 8, so it's negative 16, plus 3 multiply 0 is 0 divided by 5. Then my y coordinate should be negative 16 over 5. Therefore, my coordinate B is negative 12 over 5 and negative 16 over 5. Okay, just use the ratio formula. Then you should be able to get this one. Yeah, their MA paper is on next Monday, which is the 13th of March. Okay, then they ask us to find the ratio of the two triangles. So the first triangle is what? OPB. OPB. So it should be something like this. Okay, this one is your first triangle. Then the second triangle is OQB. So which is this one? Oh, I changed other color. Yeah, this is the second triangle. Okay, so and then they want to know the ratio between the yellow and the green. So I trying to use the half time baseline height, right? Because I already have the coordinate B, right? So it's quite easy to use that. Negative 16 over 5. So for the this yellow one, or the triangle what? OPB. My base is 4 unit, right? From O to negative 4 is 4 unit. My height here, my 90-degree height here is basically the y value of this coordinate, right? 16 over 5. Okay, so this one should be cut is 8, which is 32 over 5. Okay, then I want to find the green color one, which is a triangle OBQ or OQB. So it's half time base. So the base is 8 unit, right? Here is 8 unit, right? So it's 8. Height will be the x unit, right? The 90-degree height will be the x unit here. Negative 12 over 5. So yeah, cut this one is 6, right? So it's negative 40. Don't have negative. This is length. So it should be 48 over 5. So right now I want to get the ratio between OPB, ratio OBQ. So basically is 32 over 5 ratio 48 over 5. Cut, divide 16 to ratio 3. Okay, so I multiply 5 for both sides and then I literally divide 16 for both. Okay, so yeah, the ratio I just use BP and PQ in the exam because ratio of the length and ratio of the triangle normally they can be different, but maybe this case is just considered or what? Yeah, so I think I will just prove the triangle lah. The perpendicular heights of the origins to the lines is right. Okay. Same perpendicular height. They have the same perpendicular height. Is it? But one is 16 over 5, another one is 12 over 5. So we can just use a ratio. Okay, good to know that. But I'm not so expert yet, so I literally just work out the area for both of them. They have the same perpendicular. Okay, they have the same perpendicular height. Really? I don't know. In my eyes, I couldn't see they have the same perpendicular height. It seems like one height is 12/5, another height is 16/5. But anyways, yeah, I believe from the origin. Oh, they can't calculate the height from the origin. Height from the origin. Okay, I will trying to digest all the smart people. I mean my moderator trying to help me here. Yeah, I'm thank you so much. But too late already. My brain cannot function. Yeah. So yeah, I definitely think there's a way to see some area and length one, isn't it? There's some connection between there. Yeah, I can see the big triangle and then some smaller triangle is inside them. Yep, they're inside them. So the B to the origin is perpendicular, right? No, not right, because we do not know. Okay, I don't want to think because I can't finish this paper. Okay, I will try to digest whatever you all say. Okay, whenever I have time, but not now because behind still has so many K-mark questions. I don't think I can finish at 12. So let me move on. All right. The ball from the point M, and the velocity is given by that. So from the point M in the vector form, I call it OM, which is 5 and 12. And the velocity is given is 4 and -2. I write in the column vector form. And then after the t second, the ball is in this equation. So, yep. Find the speed and the position vectors of the ball from M after 4 seconds. Okay, so, yep. They given a t value, which is 4, right? Okay, so we're going to sub into here. So, OM is 5 and 12. Plus time is 4 seconds, velocity is 4 -2. So we will just solve this one. So this is 5 plus 16, which is 21. 12 minus 8, which is 4. Okay, this is the ON. I believe this is the position vector. Find the speed and the position vector of the ball from M. Okay, let me find the speed first. So the speed is basically modulus of the velocity, right? So it's square root of 4 square plus -2 square. So it should be square root of 20, which is 2 sub 5. So this is the speed here, I guess. Position vector of the ball from M. Because M is not the origin, right? Oh, yeah, because from M, right, I already start from the M, right? So I don't need to... Yeah, I think this one is the final answer already, right? Because I start from the M, my initial position is M. I plus the velocity times time. Yeah, I think this is the position vector they are looking for lah. Okay, B. So when the ball be the east side of the origin. So right now, the ball is basically at something like okay, at 21.4 at the 4 second example. So 21.4 is somewhere here. I don't care. Just call this one at 21.4. No. When will okay, we don't want to use a 4 second. We don't want to use a 4 second. I think I use a 5.12. 5.12 is somewhere here lah. Just assume this is 5 and 12, right? So he moved at the direction 4 -2. So 4 -2 is roughly like this. So they will keep on moving until certain point they will touch here, right? So here, this one we say is east of origin, right? Because origin is here. So you can see if this is north, east, south, west. So at this x-intercept, right, is basically is the east of origin, isn't it? Okay, this is what they mean by east side of origin. So at east side of origin, my 512 plus TV, I know my y must be 0, right? So this is the only information we have. So therefore, in order to find the time, I will do the bottom one only. So which is 12 minus 2t equals to 0. Then 2t equals to 12. Then t equals to 6. That's mean after the 6 seconds, right, they will actually touch the x-axis. And then, yeah, they ask about when, right? And does the question ask about position vector also? If they want a position vector, you just need to sub the 6 back into the original equation. No lah, they just ask about this one, so I will just leave like this. Okay, if not, you can sub the 6 back into this t here to get the x. Okay, but they ask time, then we will stop here. Okay, this one, the last part also a little bit confusing, but let's have a look at this one. The diagram 9 shows a water theme park. So I believe this is a company interested in buying and renovating the water theme park area. So the company intend to build 2 pools, a pool for children and adult. So given that point B and point H are the midpoint, so this one actually is a midpoint. Even though B is a midpoint of AC, even though it doesn't look like a midpoint, but since the question says so, we will just believe it. And H also is the midpoint of the BF. Okay, so this is information we have. And the ACD is a sector. This one is a sector. Okay, obviously sector is a center O, center A. And then we have another rectangle, obviously. So A to G is the same length as A to C. So here will be 2R, right? The whole thing is 2R. So since here is same length here, R and R. So the same thing here is 2R. Since I divide 2, so this is R and R. Okay, this is all the information I have so far. And then they ask us to find the angle for BAH. BAH, they ask about this angle. So I have this thing like this. I want to find this angle. This is R, this is R. This one is isosceles triangle, isn't it? So isosceles triangle, this is 90 degree. Then I know this is 45 degree, right? So the theta will be pi over 4 radian. Because they want in terms of pi, right? So yeah, it's just pi over 4 because it's 45 degree. Yeah, if you like so worry, you doesn't get a mark, you can just say it's 180 minus 90 divided by 2, you get 45 degree. Yeah, then you just do the 45 degree multiply pi over 180, then you get pi over 4 radian. Okay, this is how we get the angle for part 1. Okay, this part, I believe this one maybe 1 mark, this one is about 5 mark here. If the area of adult pool is increased so that the area is twice the size of the children pool without changing the length of AC, that means the radius they want to remain the same. So find the parameters of the new adult pool in terms of R. Yeah, this one is quite hard. Okay, first thing is okay, they want to make this pool bigger. They want to make this one bigger. Okay, so the children pool will stay the same, right? They only want to increase this pool. But then increase this pool, since the radius cannot be changed, then the only way I can do is maybe I make this pool become slightly bigger. Yeah, I just increase the circle. Yeah, make it like this. Then this pool actually become bigger. But then the radius of the pool it still remain the same, isn't it? So you get the idea. So I will just extend like something like this. I will just extend the pool. So therefore, I will change my theta. So in order to make it bigger, what I will do is I will change the theta. I will change the angle. So anyway, before that, we need to sort of find the area. Since the children pool, the area is remain the same. So I will find the area for children pool first. Children pool is basically look like a trapezium, right? So half A plus B, 2R plus R, multiply the height. Height of it is still R also, right? Multiply R. So it's basically 3R square over 2. So we know they want the adult pool is twice the children pool, right? So you want to make it bigger, what? So it's 2 times 3r squared over 2. So the adult pool, the area for adult pool, small letter a lah, yeah, is basically 3r squared. Now, since the radius remain the same, I only want to change the angle, right? So, yep, then I will just do half r squared theta. So right now for adult pool, half r squared theta must be 3r squared, right? Because just now I already proved the adult pool is 3r squared. Cut and cut. So the theta is about 6 radian. So literally I want to expand this one. 6 radian is almost 360 degree, you know. Because 2 pi is 360, right? 2 pi is only 6.2. So 6 is sort of, they make this one super close to, maybe it's even closer. This is pi over 4. Maybe it's even closer like this. I don't know. I don't want to visualize until so much. I just think it will just make it bigger lah. Okay, super big. Okay. Okay, now we want to find the parameter. This one is tricky part. Why this is tricky? Should you measure? I believe this area here is for people to stand, right? Before you jump into the pool, must have somewhere for people to stand, right? So I guess maybe this is the part of the pool. I don't know. So therefore, if I want to find the parameter, right, this is what I will find. I will find this part, and then I will find this part and this part, because this is the place for people to stand, right? And then lastly is all the arc length here. No, maybe no need, maybe no needs. I don't know. Parameter of the pool maybe is here, and this arc length plus this one. Or maybe is this one doesn't count, is like this, or we want to count. I don't know how to connect here, you know, because they want the parameter of the new adult pool. So because here is a wide area, should we count as a part of the pool, or only the water area we count as a part of the pool? Let me read one more time. This is the reason I don't like this kind of question. Find the area. Yeah, because it doesn't, the adult pool, they just say adult pool like that. Is it adult pool is just the water part? Is it? Okay, we just decide one of it lah. We just decide one of it. Maybe we need to minus a triangle from the minor sector. Oh yeah. Should we? Yes, we need to minus a triangle. Yes, because the area. Oh no, no need. Because this 3r square is not really. But I use a sector formula. Oh. I use a sector formula. I need to minus. Yes. Maybe it's smaller. Let me see. This is half r square theta. If I want to minus a triangle, yeah, this is r, right? This is half r square equals to 3r square. Because 3r square itself, okay, if I minus a triangle here, yeah, because sector formula, right? So yeah, this is a reason. I'm not sure this part include in the pool or not. Yeah. Yeah, I hope this question tell me more. Then if I move this thing to the other side, it's going to plus, right? Plus it becomes 7 over 2r squared. So this one and this one I cut. Then it's even worse. Theta is 7. The theta will be smaller than, because if I use the AB equals to X for the area of adult pool. So pool will be twice of the children pool. So the AB is no more R. Yeah, the R I know we can simplify. But if I use a sector, because this one is the size of the pool, right? So this one should be 3r squared. So I can just use the sector. I use the sector minus the triangle to get this area. So, but if I do like this, I have the problem is theta is 7. This one is more than 360 already. So it's even worse. Because it cannot be a sector more than 360, right? You never see any sector is more than 360, right? Yeah, so should we include the standing part also for the pool? Let me see. Let me read the question one more time, see if we get any hint from the question or not. It's a sector center. They just say they want to build the pool. Yeah, they doesn't say the pool is which part. Is the children pool, is the whole thing include the small triangle? I believe this small triangle is for people to jump into the pool one. AB no more R. AB no more R's. AB equals to X for the area of adult pool to be twice the. If AB no more R, then what do we get? What is the area of adult pool you get? I don't get what you mean by no more R. You mean here you already can eliminate the R? No, right? So because here 3 over 2r squared is the children pool, and then this one is double of it, then I just times 2 ma. Times 2, 3r squared will be the area for adult pool. Then here's, now the argument is we cannot straight away do the sector ma. We need to minus the triangle because here is have a triangle here. So then we assume pool just mean this water area ma. So if we assume it's just the water area, that's mean 3r squared should be this area. So therefore I will use the sector. My R is 2r. Yeah, I found my mistake. Because this sector, my R should be 2r, right? Okay. I found my mistake. This is 2r. Okay, so this one should be 4r squared theta over 2. This one will be 7 over 2r squared. Yeah, then this one and this one I times 2. Then r squared and r squared I cancel out. Theta should be 7 over 4. Okay, this one make a lot more sense. Yeah, 1.75, right? Okay, just now pi over 4. Yeah, okay, now make a lot more sense. Okay, so this one should be the correct theta values. That means that it doesn't extend until so big. I'm wondering why he only increase a little bit, he extend so much. So this one just extend a little bit only lah. Okay, so now this is 2r. And I assume this is all of here should be water lah. Okay, so then we find the parameter. We don't want to make our life so hard. So we just assume this theta is 7 over 4. This angle here is 7 over 4. So what I want to find is, this is R, this is R. Then I want to find the arc length. Here got 2R, right? So the parameter is this 2R plus 1R plus 1R. So 1R, 1R, total I have 4R. And then plus the arc length, R theta, which is 2R. Theta is 7/4. And then plus this small part. Okay, this small part over here, you kind of need to, I want to find HD, right? I want to find AH first. So AH is basically square root of R squared plus R squared, isn't it? So it's square root 2R. Okay, so the whole A to D is 2R. So HD should be 2R minus square root 2R. So factorize out R is 2 minus square root 2R. So 2 minus square root 2, you should get something like 0.586R. Okay, plus 0.586R. Okay, so this is all R I got. This one and this one I cut. So 4 plus 3.5 is 7.5. 7.5 plus 0.586. So the total answer should be 8.086R. Okay, so yeah, I think this one definitely different with the answer, but this one makes sense to me, so I will just use this answer. But here still got one more R. Should we count this one as well? Should we count this one as well? Because yeah, I think we should count this one also, because this one also covered by the water, right? Plus one more R for it, so this one is 5R. So this one plus 1, this is 9. So it should be 9.086. So I literally find all the area, make it bigger. I find all the here, I plus here, I plus here, I plus all the arc length here, plus this 2R. Okay, so this is the whole parameters of the adult pool. Yeah, this is my answer. Yeah, if definitely you have the different answer, go ahead. Yep. I'm going to move on to the next one. Number 10. Limit, very easy. Top you expand. This one is x squared minus 3 squared, right? So x plus 3, x minus 3 over x minus 3. Then we limit the x close to 3, right? So this one cut, so you get 6 lah. Very easy. So the diagram 5 show the measurement of the sole area of the shoe used by the Mr. Kasim, a shoemaker. So this whole shoe R is a certain length lah. So the sole areas of the shoes, A is given by this area, okay, 4/9 R squared, such that this R is not the radius, this R is the length of the shoe. R is a measure of the length of the shoe in mm. Employees of the Mr. Kasim has overcut by the PMM from the supposed measurement 225 mm. Express percentage of the small change. Walao, percentage also come out. Okay, good job for ourselves. so the percentage change in A, the formula is what? Change of A over A times 100%. Okay, this is the percentage change formula. So we will use a small change formula to find the change of A, which is dA dr times change of R, right? Okay, so since I assume this is the R value because he say he actually overcut a little bit. So P should be change of the R. So this one is a P. So it's actually overcut by a little bit. So yep. So it's basically maybe slightly more than 225. We don't know. Okay, so I assume the original R value is 225. Maybe we need to use it later. We have an A equation. We will differentiate this one. So my dA dr is basically 8/9R. Since I have the R value 225, I'm going to sub in 8/9 by 225. So 8/9 times 225. So it's about 200 for dA dr. So I plug in here 200 P. Okay, now I got the change of A. And my A, if I plug in the 225, because I want to know the original value, right? 4 over 9 times 225 square. We get something quite big, 22500. Okay, then I can find my percentage here. So my percentage of area is change of A, 200p, over original value of A, 22500 times 100%. So 200 divided by my answer just now, times 100%. So I have about 8 over 9p%. Okay, this is the percentage change in the area. Okay, this one is normally this one is only higher level. I see the percentage change for the small change, but since Kedah paper should have a lot of K-bar questions, so we should assume now this one is in SPM level. So you just imagine if today you want the percentage change in X, remember it change of X over X times 100%. Same idea to Y lah. Okay, so you need to find like all the information you have so that you can do this one quickly. Okay, 3 go. Let me drink some water before I exhausted. Okay, we have a we have so many triangle here. So I don't know why this one is 12 but this one is 4 lah. But since the question says so, we just believe it. Okay, so P to T, this one is H according to the question. Or you want to use T also can as a thingy. Alright, so okay, so we should have the 3 different, we use tangent now, okay? Opposite over adjacent. So a tangent 3 theta is basically opposite over adjacent. Then tangent 2 theta is opposite over adjacent is 4 plus alpha, right? Then tangent theta opposite over adjacent is the whole thing, right? So which is 16 plus alpha. Okay, after we got all this thing, right, what they want us to do, they want us to express the height of the tower in terms of alpha. So they don't want theta. We need to find a way to eliminate the theta. Let's do it. This question is quite crazy about the algebra part, but let's do it. So I know tangent 3 theta is equals to h over alpha. Since I want height in terms of alpha, I make h as a subject, so I throw the alpha to the other side. So it's sort of the alpha multiply the tangent 3 theta. So h equals to alpha tangent 3 theta. 3 theta basically is 2 theta plus theta, right? So this is tangent A plus B, right? So tangent A plus B, we have the formula is tangent 2 theta plus tangent theta over 1 minus tangent 2 theta tangent theta. This is the tangent A plus B formula. Then now we can plug in our information. 2 theta is h over 4 plus alpha. Theta is h over 16 plus alpha over 1 minus h over 4 plus alpha and h over 16 plus alpha. A lot of work, a lot of algebra work here. So you will solve until the end and see what happened. Okay, so this one is alpha here. Make them same denominator. So here we have 16 plus alpha. Here have 4 plus alpha. Okay, so when they have the same denominator, so I will take out the h here. I will factorize out a h. So I have 16 plus alpha plus 4 plus alpha. If I factorize out a h, bottom, no, this one is 4 plus alpha multiply 16 plus alpha. Then the whole thing divided by the bottom. The bottom one is make the same denominator. This is 4 plus alpha multiply 16 plus alpha minus h square. over 4 plus alpha, 16 plus alpha. Okay, just a lot of algebra lah. Let's do one by one. And this one I can cancel because they are the same thing. So then I left the top part. So h equals to alpha. This one h. This one is what? 20 plus 2 alpha over. Bottom seems like it need to expand also. 24 plus 10 alpha plus alpha square minus h square. Okay, h and h I can cut. I divide h for both sides. Then this one left 1, right? I throw the whole thing to the other side. So 24 plus 10 alpha plus alpha square minus h square equals to, sorry, this is not 10 alpha, this is 20. The one is not the 6, sorry, my bad. This one is 4 times 16 is 64, right? Not 4. This is 6. Oops. This is 64. Then this one is 4 alpha, 16 alpha, 20 alpha. Okay, this is 20 alpha. This is 64. Equals to 20 alpha plus 2 alpha square. Okay, 20 alpha and 20 alpha I cancel. 2 alpha square minus 1 alpha square, I have an alpha square. Then this one has 64 minus h square. So h square will equals to 64 minus alpha square. So h equals to square root 64 minus alpha square. Done. Yeah, just ton of algebra want us to do lah. But then over here, the only takeaway I want you to take away is how to expand the tangent 3 alpha. Okay, change them into the 2 alpha plus alpha, and then use the tangent A plus B formula. This is the only important thing lah. Bottom I won't say is not important. Bottom is just a lot of algebra you want to solve one by one only, and then solve until the end. You definitely can get the answer. Not very important. The important is the knowledge about this thing lah. Okay, pay attention here. Okay, done. 5 mark. Ayo, combination permutation. Okay, so the diagram 12A show the 3 number cut. We have 2 even number, 1 odd number. So find the number of 3 digits can be using all 3 cut if the no restriction is just 3 factorial, which is 6. Even digits must not be side by side. That means here is even, here must be odd, here must be even. Then only even number can swap place, right? 9 must be at the middle already. If 9 at the first place, right, then 2 even number will be together. Okay, so it makes sense. Then only 2 factorial lah. So 2 factorial is 2. Done. 1 mark for each, I guess. Okay, find a number of different ways 5 keychain can be hanged in a row. So I want to ensure all the letter here doesn't repeat themselves. Yeah, seems like all the letter doesn't repeat. We have 9 of them. So this one is just 9p5. 9 of them, choose 5 to arrange. 9p5. 15120. I believe maybe 2 mark here. I don't know. Okay. Diagram 12C show a hanger for hanging the key change in 12B. So this hanger has a hooks in the middle. So you can see we have how many hooks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then this one is at the middle. You can see. So basically you have 1 hanger is at the middle one. So I assume this one is a round, is a round shapes. Or the circle shape. Okay, so because we learned about permutation for circle, isn't it? Permutation for circle, what is the formula? N minus 1 factorial, right? So right now we kind of want to do something like this. So they want us to find a number of different ways the 8 keychain can be hanged except 1 hook in the middle. So right now they only want to hang 8 of them. So the middle one they want to leave it empty lah. So the middle one for the part 1 they want to leave it empty. So they only hang 8 of them. But right now I have 9 key change. So I will select them first. I will do 9C8 to choose 8 of them. And then after I choose 8 of them, right, my n right now is 8, right? Then I will multiply 8 minus 1 factorial. Okay, first I choose the key change first. Then I arrange them in the circle. Get the idea? So, yeah, let's do it. 9C8 times 7 factorial. So the answer is 45360. Okay, the hard part is the last one, I guess. Find a number of different ways all the key changes are hang on the 9 hooks if the vowel letter must be together. Okay, because right now they want to include the middle part. Okay, this one is a bit tricky. So normally this question, the first thing I will ask myself, can vowel at the middle? Yes or no? Because if vowel can hang at the middle, then you need to, the round thing, you have 2 vowel or 3 vowel. Because above here, I believe we have 3 vowel, right? 1 vowel O, 1 vowel V, and 1 vowel is I. Okay, we have 3 vowel, then the rest is consonant, right? The rest is the consonant. So basically we have 3 vowel and 6 consonant above there. But because they say all the vowel letter must be together, so I assume they don't want vowel at the middle. Because if vowel are allowed at the middle, they are not together anymore. So since they must be together, then I would think vowel cannot be at the middle. That means the middle, I can only put consonant. Mean non-A-E-I-O-U lah. Vowel is A-E-I-O-U. Consonant mean except A-E-I-O-U lah. Like B, C, D and all that. Alright. Then now, since I want to use 9 of them, and all the vowel we must group together, right? I have 3 vowel, right? I need to group them together as one. Then I have another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 consonant. We'll join them to form a circle. This one will join them to form a circle. Then I still have 1 more consonant is at the middle. Okay, now we want to arrange them now. So this is how we will calculate. This one, since all the vowel group together, we count as a 1. This one we count as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So since it's a circle, so 6 minus 1 factorial. But all the 3 vowel can arrange among themselves, isn't it? Times 3 factorial. And then, how about this one? This one is 6 consonant. I can randomly choose any of it to put into here, right? So this one is another 6P1. Or you can say 6C1. It doesn't matter. So basically, I have the letter at the middle can be any 6 letter of the consonant, isn't it? So, or you can just say just times 6. It's the same thing. Or you can say 6P1, 6 choose 1 to arrange, but 6 choose 1 no need to arrange already because that one is at the middle. No arrangement for it. Okay, so this is the everything. So 5 factorial times 3 factorial times 6. So the answer is 4320. Okay, this is how we do this kind of complicated circle question. Still want to hang one at the middle. It's so crazy, man. Okay, last 3 questions. Finally. Yeah, I want to thanks all the like 35, 36 students still stay until like 12 is still learning MF. I hope all of you can get A in your SPM MF on the Monday exam. Okay, a test with 40 multiple choice question. Each question have the 4 choice of answer. So which one of these is correct? So each question obtains equal mark. Okay, so Azura guessed the answers to every question, meaning he tempat lah. So Azura guessed the answer for all the questions, estimate the number of the question he guessed wrongly. So estimate the number. This one always means find the mean. So if you want to find the mean, he guessed wrong. So guess wrong is what? Guess wrong is 3 over 4, right? Because only one of the answer is correct. So we assume P for wrong now, okay? P for wrong. So wrong will be 3 over 4. So mean in this topic is called NP, right? N is 40, multiply P is 3 over 4. So yeah, he should wrong about 30 questions. Okay, so estimate he will have 30 questions. He will guess wrong. Okay, B. The probability of an excellent student. So excellent student is 0.25. 5 male students are selected. N equals to 5. From a group of the male students who sat for the test. Find the probability that at least 2 students are excellent. So you can do 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5. Or you can use 1 to minus 0 and 1. Then you can get 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5. So formula is 5C0 P0 Q power 5, and then minus 5C1 P1 Q4. Okay, so then use a calculator lah. This one you type yourself lah. Okay, I assume you know how to type, then you get full mark. Okay, C. So the Pusu answered 30 questions correctly. So the randomly choose an answer for each of the remaining 10 questions. Find the probability he answered at least 34 questions correctly. Okay, this one you must read carefully. He already answered 30 questions correctly already. He only tempered for the last 10 questions. Meaning he just randomly closed the eye to simply choose for the last 10 questions. So right now he want at least 34 questions means what? Right now I only pay attention at the remaining 10 questions he haven't got correct. So my N is 10. So in order to answer at least 34 questions correct, right? The answer he must be correct must be at least 4, right? Because at first he had 30 plus at least 4. He can be at least 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We don't care. But at least 4. Okay, so you remember to minus 30. This question purposely trick you and make it sound like very hard. Yeah, if you get it, then it should be fine. So this one, we're not going to do 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, up to 10. So we will use minus method also. So, and this one is multiple choice question, right? So I believe P is 1 over 4 lah. Only 1 correct and 3 is wrong. So yeah, so you will use 1 to minus. You will use 1 to minus the rest of it lah. So 1 to minus x equals to 0, and then minus x equals to 1. And there's so many, man. so crazy. Need to up to 3 leh. Okay. Then you just do 1 by 1. Then you can get at least 4. Is there any faster way of doing this? No faster way. So then you apply the formula for each of these. If any one of you know any faster way, do come to approach me or state at the comment section below. Alright, so this is how to answer this kind of question. 14. Can we use normal distribution? No, cannot. Because sometimes we can use normal distribution for binomial also. But then this one, use that this one is a bit higher level. When NP is bigger than 5 or NQ is bigger than 5, maybe we can test that. But 10 times 1 over 4 is not bigger than 5, right? It's only 2.5. So yeah, we don't use normal distribution here to do binomial. Yeah, because if you go to the higher level, you literally can use normal distribution to do binomial one. Okay, but that one is even more thing you need to learn. You have some automatic collection you want to do for all the boundary also. But anyway, we come back to this one, 40. They ask us to differentiate. So this is quotient rule. dy dx, they ask us to show, right? So dy dx is copy the v, differentiate the u, which is 1, minus copy the u, differentiate the v, which is 2, over v squared. So this one is 2x minus 2x, I get negative 3 over 2x minus 3 squared. So shown. They asked me to show, I show already. Then they asked me to integrate this one and find the value. So this one I will use back my answer here. I'll use back my answer here. So my dy dx is negative 3 over 2x minus 3 squared. So in order to get that thing, let me just restart my OneNote. It just don't like me anymore. Because it doesn't let me change the color. I don't want any of this. Please don't force me. This Microsoft 11 is like Windows 11 is so hard to use, man. It keep on disturb me up there. Okay, so I would just want to, what he want to get, they want to integrate 1 over the whole thing. They don't want the negative 3. So I need to find a way to move the negative 3 to the other side. So I will add the integration sign for both. And then I will take out the negative 3. I will take out the negative 3. So if I take out the negative 3 here, it left 1. Okay, because negative 3 multiplied in, the equation is still the same. Okay, so this is my question. They asked us to do this thing, right? Dx. So the negative 3 I'm going to throw to the other side. It becomes negative 1 over 3. And if I integrate dy dx, I'm getting y. So here I will just insert my y equation plus c lah. Okay, I will just insert my y equation plus c. What's in my y equation? X will be x over 2x minus 3. Okay, so therefore I got the answer already. So if I integrate 1 over 2x minus 3 squared dx, I will get this one, negative x over 3 2x minus 3 plus c. Okay, this is how we solve this kind of question. It shouldn't be too difficult. Yeah, you just solve one by one. It should be okay. We got correct. Not really, because if I do manually, right, 2x minus 3 is negative 2 dx, right? This one inside is power 1 ma, so I can do 2x minus 3 plus 1, negative 1 over negative 1, then divide by 2. Then I should get something like 1 over negative 2, 2x minus 3. Whoa. Isn't it? Power plus 1 divided by total power, differentiate inside, put at the bottom. Okay. Because Malay version and English version has some conflict. This one bottom is power 3. This one is power 2. But what we got is power 2 or 3. Power 2 run, isn't it? I think it's power 2. It's power 2. Ayo, why so weird one? So, the y got x on the top or not? Yes, whoa. If I use back the previous equation, right, I will get some weird one. How come? It's different with what I did myself. Maybe for power negative we can't do like that, isn't it? I shouldn't get the different answer for this one. I remember negative power, I can still do like that one. Let me think. The y equation is x over 2x. Okay. I will use the Google to help me a little bit. I don't want to see the answer. Integrate calculator. Yeah, which is this one is correct. Means maybe this one I just think too much. But I'm not sure why cannot lah. Because I always do like that one. Or this one is wrong. I don't know why. But yeah, this one same with the integral calculator. So why the top one cannot? I kind of need to go check it out. Take out a negative 1 over 3. Then I add the integration sign for both. I eliminate, I get a y. 1 over 3 move to the second, negative 1 over 3. Okay, so never mind. We follow the Google first lah. This one don't take. Okay, you take the bottom one lah. Just change it to the negative 1. I mean power plus 1 divide by total power, differentiate inside the bracket, put at the bottom. Yeah. And why this one cannot, I kind of need to go check it out, see what happened. Did I make any mistake here? No, right? 2x minus 2x, negative 3. Even number also not the same. How come? Never mind. Don't want to waste time. I don't want to finish at 1. Okay, let's have a look. There's B question here. Because they use the word hangs, you know. So hangs actually trying to tell me I can use back the answer above to solve it. But if I use the answer above to solve, I literally get the different answer. Yeah, so this is something I don't like if I can get the different answer. But the marking scheme is even weird. The marking scheme don't have this 3, you know. The marking scheme is here. It's even wrong. What happened to the negative 3? Unless he typed wrongly, this one must be 3, or this one must be negative 3. Then yes, yeah, because according to the marking scheme say the answer is x over 2x minus 3 plus c. Not sure which part actually got mistake. Okay, never mind, I give up. Because this one can be integrated easily. Top don't have any x. And even I use the Google to integrate, right? He also tell me the another answer. Okay, maybe I need to learn more about integration. Never mind, we move on. Okay, so this one we have some quadratic equation, I guess. So the gradient function, which is dy dx, is 2x minus 4. And then we have the minimum point. Here, obviously, this is parabola graph, so this one will be Same length here, 2 meter, 2 meter. So this one is 4. So I assume this coordinate is 2, 4 if this one is the origin. Okay, so I assume Tiang is a y-axis, then this one is the x-axis lah. Okay, so find the equation of the curve for the base of the pool. So yeah, let's integrate y equals to integrate dy dx, right? So I should get something like x squared minus 4x plus c. So I will plug in the 2. This one should be negative 4 because it's below the x-axis. So y is negative 4. This is 4 minus 8 plus c. Then c should be 0 here. So y should equals to x squared minus 4x. So this is part 1, the answer. Quite easy. Then Ahmad sum 3.5 meter from the pool. Find the vertical distance of Ahmad to the bottom of the pool. So basically, Ahmad trying to, from here, he swim about 3.5 meters. So maybe he swim up to somewhere here, 3.5 meter. Then the Ahmad will be here. So it will have certain distance here. Yeah, it's quite dark, quite hard to see. Yeah, we have certain distance here. So we sort of want to find what is the distance from 3.5 to the bottom lah. Okay, so basically we just need to find what is the y coordinate. When x is 3.5, what is our y coordinate? That one will be the depth of the water. So since I already have this thing, then it's super easy. Just plug in 3.5 to find the y coordinate. So 3.5 square minus 4 times 3.5. So it should be negative 1.75. But they want a distance, right? So the distance must be positive. So the distance will be 1.75 meter. Okay, done. Negative just because it's below the x-axis. Okay, so the curve will move 2 meter to the left. Find a new equation of the curve and find the volume generated in terms of pi when the area passes by the x-axis and y-axis. It's passed by the curve and the x-axis is rotated on the y-axis. So right now, this curve over here, they're going to move 2 units to the left-hand side. So because this one is 2, right? So if you move 2 units, right, the minimum point actually on the y-axis. You get the idea? So this one will be negative 2 already, right? And here will be just 2. Okay, I make me draw as nice as possible. So we should have something like this. So this one will be negative 2 to the 2. So right now, they want to rotate on the y-axis. So this area going to rotate on the y-axis. So if you want to rotate on the y-axis, right, we want to make the x squared as a subject. So we know y equals to x squared minus 4x, right? So if I want to rotate on y-axis, right? Rotate on y-axis. No, rotate on y-axis. Rotate. My brain stuck. Rotate on y-axis. Dy here must be x squared. Yes, we want to get sort of x squared. So yep, this one I thought we can straight away move this minus 4x to the other side. But since like we can't, so need to do complete square. So this one will be what? X minus 2 square minus 4. So this one should be y plus 4 equals to x minus 2 square. Then I will throw the square to the other side. It will be square root the whole thing. No, which part I got wrong? Oh, sorry. Because he actually moved 2 units to the left, 2 units to the left hand side. So the equation changed already. Yeah, they asked us to find a new equation, right? Equation changed already. Yeah, so right now they actually touched here at negative 4, right? So therefore, the equation is just y equals to x squared minus 4. Okay? Because x squared, it doesn't change. Just from negative 4x become minus 4. Okay? Because any curve the minimum point and maximum point is on the y-axis, yeah, you just minus 4. Okay, no wonder. Okay, minus 4. Then my x squared should be y plus 4. Okay, so therefore, I want to get a volume. My volume will be pi from negative 2 to 2, y plus 4, and then dy. Okay, so I will just integrate this one. Is y squared over 2 plus 4y from negative 2 to 2. Then I will just plug in the information I have. 4 over 2 plus 8 minus 4 over 2 minus 8. So should be cut 2, this is 10. 10, this is 2 minus 6 plus 6. So yeah, it's 16 pi. Okay, so yeah, the volume is 16 pi. Done. I was about go to sleep. Yeah, just go to sleep. I can't imagine I would want to do until like 1 AM already. Yeah, this paper, so many K-mark questions. Yeah, I think Kedah teacher are so hardworking. Okay, last question, come. For the part A answer is same, just do the long division. Oh, really? Yeah, thanks Claire for clarify this one. This one, just do a long division, we'll get the same thing. This one do long division. Okay, this one I do it myself, but thanks Claire for telling me that, so I can go find out myself. Okay, so diagram 15a show a graph of the velocities of an eagle at a height of the k meter to catch a fish on the surface of the water. Okay, so it's given this function so we see a quadratic and then we want to find the value of k. K should be easy, right? When time is 0. When time is 0, so my height 0 should be 1 over 8. 0 minus 16, right? So it's negative 16 square. So 1 over 8 times 16 square. So it's about 32 meter, is it, the height? Okay, the question doesn't say any unit, so we just assume it's 32. Yeah. No, we want to find k. Yeah, so the k will be 32. Because this coordinate is called 0k, right? So just sub k into the ht, sub the 0 into the t. Okay, so k is 32. Done. Okay, the time the eagle catch the fish on the surface of the water. So it assumes this one is the surface of the water. So they want to know the time. So I assume it's at the minimum point, isn't it? So yeah, minimum point. Yeah, this is already the vertex form already because it's plus 0, right? So the minimum coordinate should be 16, 0, right? So therefore I can easily say t minus 16 equals to 0. Time should be 16. Solve. The height in middle, the eagle 5 seconds after he catch the fish. So right now 5 seconds after he catch the fish, right? So he catch the fish already, so that means here must be at 21, isn't it? 16 seconds plus 5 seconds is 21. They want to know what exactly the height. Why suddenly I find this question is a bit easy one? I don't know. 21 is 1 over 8 is 21 minus 16 square. So it's 1 over 8. This is 5 square, isn't it? So 1 over 8 times 25. So the height is about 3.125 meter. I thought this one is sort of the K-but question, but not bad. This one is not too hard. We haven't finished. Okay, so that one is just warm up. Yeah, because maybe we still have some hard one hide at the last question here. So we have some kingfisher bird catching fish in the water. I can't see anything here. I just trying to imagine myself. Okay, but okay. So a kingfisher birds. I assume maybe this one is some. Maybe we have some bird here. Maybe we have some bird here. Maybe this is the call. Yeah, he trying to catch a fish somewhere here. I don't know. Okay, so he formed another equation. So is a kingfisher bird has the ability to catch a fish less than 1 meter from the surface of the water. Okay, not bad. Find the range. Find the range of the time for this thing. Okay, it's inequality, right? So the height can be less than 1 meter. So it's quite good. So yep. So 1/10 t squared minus 12t plus 27 is less than 1. So I will time 10 here. 1/10 move to the other side, multiply 10. This one is 10. So t squared minus 12t minus 10. This is plus 17. Less than 0. Ayo, why you get decimal one? Am I got anything wrong here? Less than 1 meter, right? The ability to catch the fish less than 1 meter from the water surface. Okay, water surface, definitely the height will be 0. At water surface, the h must be 0. But they say less than. Oh, means maybe is something like this. Between 0 and 1. If like between 0 and 1, it should be. Is it related one? I think related one is it. Oh no, it's a new equation. It's not really related. The kingfisher bird is in the same area. The height is function. If the kingfisher bird have the ability to catch the fish less than 1 meter from, yeah, because maybe some fish will jump out from the. No, catching the fish from. Mean he from 1 meter here he can catch the fish. Find a range of the time he will catch the fish. I don't know, it sounds very weird to me. Because this equation is about what kind of equation? Height function of the catch. This is I believe this one is the function is actually is another quadratic here. Is another quadratic here for he catch. So yeah, should have some. Okay, let's find the minimum point for this one. Okay, use a calculator to find the minimum, or I do a completing a square. Let's find the minimum point for it, and then I see whether I can understand what they're trying. Because I believe maybe he will die below the water surface. Let's say this is the water surface. So maybe he will die below. So then he want to know. Maybe here is the part he catch the fish here. Never mind. Let me do a completing a square real quick. It's very confusing. This one is basically t minus 6 square minus 36 plus 27. This is 1/10. This is t minus 6 square. This one is negative 36 plus 27. So it's negative 9. So it's negative 9/10. So therefore the minimum coordinates should be 6 and 0.9. So that means this one is 6 and 0.9 is a minimum. So where he catch the water. So why the 1 meter is important here? So I assume this is a y-axis, and then this one is about time in this one is about 2.7. So he go down like that. He want to catch less than 1 meter. So what 1 meter is here, but this 1 meter he will start catching fish from 1 meter here. Let's say this is y equals to h equals to 1. This is h exit lah. Has the ability to catch the fish less than 1 meter from the water surface. Find the range of time bird to catch. Yeah, so basically we want to find here to here ma. Yeah, I think the marking scheme maybe is wrong. I just totally want to ignore the marking scheme. Yeah, so literally I would just, I think whatever I did just now is makes sense and correct in my eyes, in my own eyes. So, but let's see what happens. So we want to trying to make h equals to 1 first. Okay, we want to find what is the intersection point. Then we know the interval. Okay, because here is the time, isn't it? So we sub this one 1 over 10 t squared minus 12t plus 27 equals to 1. So then for t squared minus 12t plus 27 equals to 10, right? Then this one will give me 17. Yeah, I know it cannot be factorized, but we don't care. We use a calculator here. Yeah, we trust our own logic rather than trust the marking scheme. The marking scheme seems weird here. 17. So yeah, so 1.64 second, and another one, what is that? This one is 10.36. So that means, yeah, the eagle will catch the fish between this interval 1.64 and 10.36. Yeah, because if you see the graph here, if let's say this is 1 meter, right, he will start catch within this time zone. Let me change other color, more obvious one. Yeah, within this time zone. So this is the reason why I sub 1 here, because I want to get these two times. Because any time below 1 meter, he can start to catch the fish, right? So he no need to, because the marking scheme literally do something like h less than 0. So, okay, I assume he will do h less than 0 is just because he want to catch the fish under the water, right? I mean, in the water lah. Even under the water seems very weird. In the water. Mean they only take the blue color shaded region here. But the question itself says this bird actually can catch the fish less than 1 meter from the water surface, you know. This one actually above the water surface. So therefore, in these cases, I will not do h less than 0. Because he has the, maybe this kingfisher bird is very powerful. He can actually catch the bird. Yeah, or I don't know. I'm not the bird expert lah. I'm not sure is it possible. Maybe some fish will jump on the surface of the water, then he can catch or whatsoever. I don't know. But since this 1 meter, less than 1 meter from the water surface, we can't just ignore about this information and straight away just assume, okay, this is the water surface. This is a water surface. And then this is, I only take any part below water surface. Then why he want to tell us the 1 meter? Because the eagle can start aiming here. When this is h is 1, right? It should be able to start catching in this time interval. So therefore, I will just prefer take this one lah, time 1 to time 2. So I will just assume the time interval is between time 1 and time 2. Yeah, because the marking scheme is taking from this value to this one, time 3 and time 4 like example. So he will just do between time 3 and time 4. Okay, so I don't know, if you trust the marking scheme, you can choose 3 and 4. But if you trust your own common sense, you should take 1 and 2, isn't it? But you choose yourself. Okay, so thanks for your time. It's almost 1 AM already. And I want to thank all the students actually stay until the end. I'm not sure my moderator is still here or not, because some of my moderators are still university students. Maybe they have class tomorrow, they need to rest early. Yup, and finally, we finished this challenging paper from Kedah. Yeah, I'm sorry if some question make you very confusing. or even some question I might give you the wrong answer, like maybe the last one. Yeah, anyways, I still hope you and enjoy this poor live streaming. So thanks for your time, and I hope I can still take out some time, most likely or maybe on Sunday night. Yeah, late night lah, because Sunday I have the class until quite late. Yeah, because you all of you have the exam on Monday, right? I trying to do one last live streaming on the Sunday night, but I say quite late is after 10 already. It's something like 10:30 or 11 for whoever do want to sleep. I believe your exam is on morning, right? It's too late. I think it's not good for the student also. Yeah, let me just trying to arrange my schedule, and then I will let all of you know. Yeah, you just stay tuned at my YouTube, or you go join, follow my Telegram or Discord, so that you will get informed if I have the live streamings at that time. Yeah, it's almost 1 a.m. already. I hope all of you have the good sleep, good night, and rest well. And redo this paper whenever you have time to challenge yourself to think more. I don't think SPM will have so much of KBAT, but maybe it's about 30 to 40% of this paper. Paper 2 is 5 p.m. until 5 p.m. Yeah. So normally paper 1 is on morning, paper 2 is on afternoon. Yeah, as usual. So, yep. See you guys around in my YouTube channel. Please help me to like this live and help me share to whoever you want to share. And I will see you around in my YouTube channel. You all are awesome. And I hope all of you will get A for your MF. Bye bye.